I've been a commercial artist for 30 years, illustrating worlds for Dungeons and Dragons-like games, science fiction games, horror games, fantasy games, always working on somebody else's stories. And about 5 years ago, I started working on what my story would be, and it's become Gwelf. Gwelf is a fantasy world based on two of my favorite books, Lord of the Rings and The Wind in the Willows. Well, there's a supernatural war going on, and it's very dangerous out there, easy to get killed, easy to get kidnapped. So you need to know how to recognize when a witch attack is coming. You need to be able to spot booby traps before they are sprung on you. You need to be able to locate an exorcist if you need one, because most of the places there are haunted. And you need to know the local magic, because there are a lot of defensive magic spells that are available to you if you know where to go and get them. And that's what we'll be talking about in the survival guide. I think anybody interested in comic books, anybody interested in fairy tales and mythology and fantasy, and yeah, I think anybody that's interested in make-believe would probably like it. There are a lot of possible ways to tell a story, and I don't see a lot of survival guides out there, and I thought this might be fun. It would be a way to get into the world, introduce the world, and let the reader take it from there. There are a lot of gamers that I've met online that are interested in playing a game in this world, and so I'm just going to put the world out there and let people do with it what they want. Traditionally, fairy tales were very dark and horrific stories, and as we moved through the decades, they basically declawed the cat, and fairy tales became very kid-friendly and very sort of mundane, and I just wanted to put the juice back into them. So the way Gwelf works is you start off in a safe, cozy, comfortable place, and it's like being drawn out of your childhood and into your adulthood. And the further out you go, the more dangerous it gets, the more villains you're likely to encounter, and yeah, the more potential there is for adventure. We have it mostly written, and I'm starting to illustrate it. So I'm about a quarter of the way through the illustrations. I can feel it coming together, I can feel it happening, I can feel my style sort of coalescing. Now it's full speed ahead. If you've been following me online, you know what my art is, and you know that it's different, and I think we could really use something a little different out there.